Day 2 in Karimojong sub-region saw us take a bumpy ride to Iriiri Subcounty in Napak District. It is here that we found Lomaratoit village, home to Loyep resettlement camp, a camp initially set up by the office of the Prime Minister to accommodate Karimojong women and children taken off begging on the streets of Kampala. When we arrived at the camp, there was little or no activity taking place here. Most of the people are said to have deserted the place when living conditions became unbearable.
Many of them also went back to Kampala because of our extremely poor living conditions.
A few others, like 18-year-old Juma Oruko, continue to live here. He was taken off the streets of Kampala last year and he regrets the time he spent in the city.
He is now
encouraging others like him who sought life on the streets to return home. We visited Lomaratoit Primary School, another rehabilitation and education center for young children taken off the streets. 13-year-old John Bosco Tian was taken as an infant to Kampala and forced to beg on the streets. He is now adapting to life in the new school. More than half the children here are sponsored by an NGO, Dwelling Places. Fees at the school costs 2,000 shillings.
In spite of all those things that are happening there and the dire situation, there is hope if we can only be able to stand alongside those children. Going to school costs 2,000 shillings a term.
How are you?
Yeah, fine.
The school has an honorable goal to provide much-needed education, but it is in a dilapidated state. Some pupils have to study under trees and it does not have running water.
Parents are not helping their children. You find in class, a child comes to class without a book. Now, as teachers, we find it very difficult to handle such situations.
For now, there is a fundraising campaign by civil society organizations led by Dwelling Places and others to improve the lives of the Karimojong women and children taken off the streets of Kampala by walking on foot for over 600 kilometers from Kampala to Napak. Suhail Mugabi, NTV, Karimojong region.